Get that thing together. Get that thing right and tight. Get it right. That's what I'm talking about.
like the Migos. Bow.
Whipping the air. Whipping the whipping.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what we do when we do. This is episode 33 of Mask Off. Episode 33, Wax On, Wax Off. I am here, Big Tone, with the homies. And I'm gonna start different. I'm gonna go to my left. Oh, I finally got this shit right, bro. I'm gonna go to my left. I'm gonna start with our extraordinary producer, Mask Off, El Presidente. Dan, what up, though?
What it do is Mask Off 33 of Wax On, Wax Off. It's been a wild week for me because I'm trying to prepare for my next year, trying to get my plans and stuff right, Motivational day with Daniel.
Hey.
Oh, okay. I don't know where you're going with that, but I keep my ear to the streets, to the news, and then next I'm gonna go up under me to my man with the plan, always there to help a helping hand. That's Mask Off Jake. What it do, my brother?
Shit, what up, though? Feeling good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
That's what's up. And last but not least is my young boy making moves on these streets, touching lives, one acting gig at a time. It's the young boy, Mask Off Malachi. What it do?
What it do, people? We in the building. We in your kitchen, coming through you live in your speakers. Feeling good. It's a good week. Every week is a good week that you above ground. You gotta just know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the building. I'm rocking with my homie. I feel like it's my homie's brand, but it's not. He was a model for it though. My boy Antoine.
That's what's up. Shout out to Antoine, man.
The Zenith brand. So yeah, it's a comfortable shirt too. You know what I'm saying? So
it's looking a little loose, but I guess you gotta fill up in that joint.
Hey,
well, I'm
too.
I
ain't never lagging over here.
What is that pebble? The little pebble. Put the pebbles away. He came to play.
Pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. We're going to put whatever he doing and whatever anybody else doing in the description of the YouTube channel. And y'all know who I am. I'm Big Tone, man. And I had some wonderful news this week. I really don't want to put it out there yet. But all the fellas know what time it is. So I'm just going to put that energy out there, that positive energy out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. And it's been a wonderful week. I am happy to see everybody in the mix. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into the young boy with the motivational minute. Holla at your boy.
What's good, y'all? Today, motivational minute is about your reputation going before you. So I'm gonna just read. First, I'm gonna read the definition of reputation. This is the one that I like. It's a widespread belief that someone or something has a particular habit or characteristic. So what this is saying is that everyone has this idea. It's usually generally reputation is it's an idea that everyone has about you based on the actions that they know about you. And some of those are false and rumors that are spread and all that. But you want to make sure that your actions are good so that when you are in rooms when your name is being spoken in rooms that you're not in, they're only speaking positive because that's what they know about you. So when you're not there, it's like, oh, this person is so good, this and that, because that's your reputation. But if not, they'll be saying the opposite things. So you want to make sure your actions line up with what you want to be known about yourself. And that's your reputation. That's your motivational minute.
That is so super dope, man. And I agree with that, man. You don't want no faulty reputation out in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what they say, all you got is your word, your balls and your word, right? Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's something you should live by. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that goes with integrity, man. Your integrity means a lot out in these streets. So if you're a person out here lying about what you do and what you got and who you working with and how you getting all this bread and you gets money and you really ain't doing shit but living in your mama basement, you know what I'm saying, eating ramen noodles. And that's cool if you do that. but be a buck about it. You know what I mean? This is my life. You know what I'm saying? I got a scooter. I don't got a Benz. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got skates. I don't got a car. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, I dig what you're saying. What you think, Dan?
Yeah, man. That's the biggest truth there. That goes for all sorts of success too. Like that goes in what we're going to talk about too. It's like once you're trying to like work and like move up and get jobs or like start your thing, like those partnerships and your word and what you're known for. You're like you need to be known for being the person that gets things done on time. The person that does good work, that like doesn't cheat, that like doesn't skimp on like the bills and stuff. Like those things all build up, and like that makes people want to work with you.
True, very true.
Jake,
y'all said it all.
I dig it. Well, with that being said, Malachi, what we do? Are we done with this motivational minute, my youngin?
Oh yeah, we done with it.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot to say what I usually say. You dropped infinite jewels, Malachi. There you go.
You know what? And I apologize because I normally throw you the alley-oop because my young boy's always doing what?
Dropping infinite jewels.
Kumbaya. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what? I need to stop saying with that being said. You know what I'm saying? I just realized that. I just realized that.
So you can talk about that.
I know, but I'm going to turn it to Jake because I noticed that he took a big sip of something, and I know he is ready to give us some information for the culture. Holler at him, Jake.
It was a big sip of water. So, yeah, water's good for you. It's always good to take a big sip of that. So, what up, though? It's Jake for the culture. This week, I want to talk about this this company that I found out about. It's called Pigeonly. And what Pigeonly is a technology company that makes it easier for people to, to search, find, and communicate with their incarcerated loved ones. So, stuff like, sending money or sending letters or, photos, stuff like that. This app helps it make it easier for you to do that. Now, I want to talk to you about the founder of it for a minute. His name is Frederick Hudson, and he has an interesting story. So I actually heard about him on the show called I Was a Teenage Felon. But his story, pretty much, his background is that, so he's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. He born in Brooklyn, grew up in Florida, and he went to the military. And when we got military, he started he got with his cousin and one of his cousin homies, and they started selling weed. Saying moving lots of lots of it, pounds of it. And he actually bought a shipping company as a front for the marijuana business. So he's shipping out marijuana through the shipping company, and he wound up getting caught. Him, his cousin's friend, they wound up getting caught, and he went to jail. And when he was in jail, he always said I always think about solving problems. So when I get out of here, I got to figure out how can I make money or solve problems and make it useful for people. So what he did was he noticed that people in a lot of people in jail, when they don't get when they can't contact their loved ones, when they can't get a letter, or when they don't get a letter, don't get a postcard or money or whatever, or a greeting card or whatever, what I'm saying, that makes a big difference on them, because you in jail, it's hard in prison. And so and just having sometimes sometimes just a letter from somebody, just a friend or a family or whatever, that makes a big difference. It can light up your day, because that's all they got. And he saw that in jail. He saw that in jail that people, it's hard to communicate with people on the outside. So he wanted to make that easier for people. And when he got out, he kind of made the blueprint of this idea while he was in jail, and he told his friend on the outside, hey, he communicated with him to get the company started in the LLC. So as soon as he got out, his friend hired him immediately. So his probation, his PO can see that, he already got a job and everything, and pretty much hit the ground running with it. And he became a millionaire pretty fast with this. And I thought it was a real dope story, inspiring story about it. And what Pigeonly can do, like, you know what I'm saying, it helps you it helps you keep in contact with your incarcerated loved ones. It has an inmate locator, you know what I'm saying? It helps you send money easier, make prison calls are made easier and cheaper. It's easier for you to send letters or postcards or greeting cards and send articles. So I think I just think this was a dope, I thought a dope idea on his part, and very it's kind of inspiring how, like, you know, he was able to like create that blueprint in jail and then, you know, hit the ground running when he got out. So I think it's pretty dope. So yeah, go ahead, Tom.
First of all, I think it's very unique that you brought this to the table to for the culture. And the reason why I say that is, you know, one thing for certain, man, when you I've worked in the social service field for quite a long time and dealing with adults, juveniles, and the worst thing to see is when somebody there gets a call or they get a letter or a gift from a family member and you don't get that. And what I've always saw is that person who don't get that, they tend to act out because they don't feel love. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Exactly.
this is one way to stop the violence in a prison too, because, you know, everybody always look towards something to get something. So this is a great idea. I think that, you know, it was very smart of him. And that's a misconception people have, that everybody that's locked up is stupid. Yeah, you may do stupid shit to get caught, but just thinking about how his brain was just working, I got to get money. I got to figure out a way to get money. And when I touch the ground, I'm running. So I just thought that was great, bro.
Yeah. Any other thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I love this. I love the fact that he took his situation, he took the exact thing that he went through, and that's the very thing that he used for his purpose, you know. And that's just a little lesson in life, is that the things that you go through that have come before you, the problem solving, you know what I'm saying? That's how you find purpose. Okay, how can I solve a problem? That's what our purpose is in life, is how can I solve this problem? And then people pay you money to help them solve the problem that they have, and that's supply and demand. So I love it.
Dan, got anything or no? You muted, bro.
Back to what Tone was saying. It's just the fact that he kept his mind here, trying to find success and trying to find success the right way too. So I know a few weeks back, I was saying that folk that sell drugs have the skills to succeed in all sorts of things, because it takes those same skills. They just kind of pick the stuff that they saw right in front of their face. But this way, this is a man that kind of saw like the tech side of it and found a way to blend what he went through with how he can move forward too. So yeah, great stuff.
So that's it, my brother.
Yeah. So that's it. Pigeonly is the name of the company. If any of y'all watching, y'all got any loved ones out there incarcerated, and you want to like keep in contact them, or like let them, just keep them in the loop what's going on outside, and just send them like well wishes, just to keep their hopes up in jail or whatever, just to keep them like positive in jail. You know what I'm saying? Check out pigeonly.com. And shout out to the owner, Frederick Hudson. That was a dope idea, and that's for the culture.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Give it up to Jake for the culture, man. He putting us up on something that we need to know. You know what I'm saying? Not in the strength of because we going to jail, because this is information that's needed to be known. And speaking of information that needs to be known, I'm going to go straight into putting you up on game. And I just want to be clear about something with putting you up on game, my brother. You know what I'm saying? This information I got this week really, really took me back. You know, I'm sitting on the couch, and then shout out to my young boy. He just had this this article he ran across where he was talking about artificial intelligence. And we've talked about artificial intelligence before, but you know, the thing is, no, we're not talking about Allen Iverson, not Iverson. We're talking about people who look like you, me, we, what we gonna do together. Yes, that's what we talking about. So there's a website out there where you can go to, and what it does is create a face pattern, and all these pictures you see of people in these commercials, they are just made from a website in which you can make yourself and you can do whatever you want. All these people, all these images of these people do not exist. They're nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's Catherine Shenanair. That's Tim McGregor. You know what I'm saying? Who are these people? They do not exist. And I'm wondering, hey, look, where do they get these features from? Where do they get this base from? It's from a national database, which was created to deceive, you know what I'm saying? To help you get whatever you want to get across. And I found this very interesting, how technology is moving in such a way now that it can shift to not even have a person be a picture on a billboard. It makes me go back to the Minority Report and Enemy of the State, and how you can always be watched by Big Brother, and how AIs was replacing an iRobot. This is the wave that we running into. You know what I mean? So this site, it can do perspectives, it can do moods, it can do any of these things that's out there. It's called Rosebud AI, rosebud.ai. And it's a little creepy. You know what I'm saying? So if you see these commercials in these little places that can generate media, and they pay this service to do exactly this. I think it's talkingheads.com, AI photo editing apps. You could create people, you know what I mean? So this is what the national media is doing today in reference to making it look like there's a lot of people and they need like to fill spaces on the internet and so forth. So they use these AIs, you know what I mean? So it makes you think, if they doing this for just national media, you know, it's been talk about AIs in the works and perfecting the perfect AI, and you know, freezing embryos and things like that. This is what we moving toward. You know what I'm saying? So you could be looking at 4 people on Mask Off this week, but in the future, you could be looking at my clone. I'm just gonna put that out there. And this is Big Tone putting your ass up on some serious AI game. And this ain't AI, baby. What y'all think, man?
I don't like that shit, man.
Yeah, that's wild. That was crazy. As soon as I started to scroll through it, I was like, yo, this ain't right.
Yeah, man. You gonna be cloning me, and the motherfucker gonna be doing shit. I'm gonna get framed for shit. I don't like this. I don't like this shit.
They could have Jake on the webcam. So see, it was him.
I don't like this at all. It's creepy. You're right, Tony. It was creepy. It was a little creepy. It's very creepy. It's not a little creepy. It's very creepy. Go ahead, Malachi.
I can't hear Malachi.
Yeah, you muted, bro.
Oh, I thought y'all was just ignoring me. I'm like, dang. Anyways,
what you saying?
We think you a clone, Malachi. We think you a clone.
Right.
Yeah.
Like beep boop, beep bop, beep ma. No, but so as an actor myself and like a print model, I had a few like print model auditions, you know, where you submit and they try to see if they're gonna pick you up. So print model is where your face is on a billboard, you're on a magazine, anywhere that your picture is. It's a still picture of you. That's a print model. So what it seemed like they're doing is they cutting out the middleman, because usually in the acting world, you're paid for the gig, and then you're paid for what is called usage. And the usage is the ability for them to continually use your photo on their website, on there, whatever it is. And so what happened is you'll know in a contract beforehand if this is sometimes they'll give you a buyout where they'll say we buying out your image. You have to give us this image and we use it however long we want. Or they say usage for 2 years and we'll pay you this for that usage. So what they seem like they're doing is they trying to cut off that middleman as far as, we ain't gonna pay no real actors to pay for their image. We just gonna make these people up and we ain't gotta pay nobody. So I was like, dang.
Man,
that's creepy, man.
You saw that site and was like, they trying to fuck up my bag.
That's what it was. I said, look at this.
Yeah, man.
I thought I was untouchable. I'm like, nah, they gonna always need an actor and model. I don't care.
They gonna need a good face. They gonna need a good face.
You feel me? I'm gonna be good regardless. Somebody gonna pay to see me.
No,
they said, nah, bro, we got some fake faces for the free ball.
we got this. We don't need you. You know what I'm saying? And you think you that pretty? No, we can make you handsome and pretty at the same time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, man.
White if we got to.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. That's something to look out for, man, because we don't think about, we only got one life. Technically, they working on developing more than one life with these clones, right. And I don't never want to be, you know what? I'll take that back. At one point, I wanted a twin or a triplet. You know what I mean? I wanted to be part of a triplet.
That's a random tree.
It is a random request. Like,
that's what I wanted.
Years old, trying to have I need two people like me.
I wish there were two more of me.
That's how powerful I am, bro.
Not one. He said, I need two more of me, man. I'm that good. Like,
I'm just that good. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? But this is serious stuff we need to be paying attention to, man. And a lot of people, like, they show a lot of stuff on YouTube about artificial intelligence and how they develop, and Elon Musk and now all those people are developing these artificial intelligence, and it's crazy. Like they did the dog, and now the dog he roams around and he's working with the police department. You know what I mean? And yeah,
that dog
is deadly, man.
That
dog is deadly. And they doing things. They are hiring out these AIs to work in the military base atmosphere, and they put in like guns, and like it started with the drones. Remember how what was it, Saddam Hussein? No, it was Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. They
took a drone and went in his house and blew his butt up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I could be wrong. It could have been Osama. But either way it go, that's the type of tactics they using. They using intelligence to get straight to the point. This is the dog. That dog is a beast, man. Look at it. That thing is quiet. You know what I'm saying? And it moves.
They're trying to make it look calm now, but they
got that thing working with the police, and that thing came in there and shot somebody.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's doing with the police departments, man. They say why take a life if a person in there acting a damn fool want to bear kick the situation, we'll just send you. We're gonna send a computer in there. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's a whole goddamn Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
They working that thing with a damn Nintendo Switch, bro.
Something about this creeps me out. Like,
yeah,
they're gonna hire all the Call of Duty. They're gonna hire all the Call of Duty motherfuckers working too.
Right.
Yo, you laughing though, Jay, but that's real talk.
You got a good point.
Yeah, you got a real good point. Look at that. That look like a whole Nintendo Switch. My son can play that.
I know. I was serious when I said that. It's like
minimum 2 years Call of Duty experience. Show us your online ranking to get in this job.
Yup, show me your ranking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you good with shotguns? Are you good with hand cannons? What you good with? You know what I'm saying? So this is the wave, man. And
all that Grand Theft Auto paid off. Yeah.
This is the wave, and this goes back to the conversation we was having and I made a comment about how we talk about these kids and how all they do is play these video games, but we living in a digital world today, and they really have the up on us about what technology is going to be and where it's going. You know what I mean? Look at that. That IC robot, that motherfucker taking like 20,000 images in one space.
Right.
Every move to have somebody come in there and clip you.
While twerking.
Right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that is Big Tones putting you up on game for this week. It's a little creepy this week, but it's real talk, and you need to be aware. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the comments, and fellas, what we got popping in these comments?
Yes, sir. So we got Von Wink rocking with us. He back. Team Von Wink back in the building.
Oh, man, I can't do a double with Team Von Wink. Yeah, I cannot do that.
We missed Von Wink last week. You know, he was on that Von Wink turkey. But so
he was trying.
He said, I think it's nobody else's business what your living arrangements or mode of transportation is. You don't have to tell them anything. That was about what you mentioned, OG, about people flexing on social media and not living to what they have going on.
Oh,
but,
okay.
And I agree that you don't have to tell anybody, but it's also a thing to be fronting. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't fake your way to fame. You feel me? You got to be true in your process. But that don't always mean blast what you're going through. But if it's in question, you should be able to stand on what you got going on. You know. He also said contact with your loved ones makes rehabilitation more likely to stick. He said it with a question mark, but I would say so.
I think so
too.
Too.
Even when it comes to people in jail or people dealing with going to rehab or something like that. That loved one contact just to make sure you know that person knows that they have somebody there goes a long way. So I would say so.
Von Wink,
I think so.
Von Wink ain't been locked up.
You could just get so caught up inside your own mind there, where like you lose like what you're trying to fight to get back to.
Right, exactly, and yeah, just because you're distracted by being lonely, like loneliness is a thing, Aria Moody, she rocking with it. She said, "Hey fellas, that is true and really important." I'm not sure exactly what she was referring to, but she rocking with us. So
what's up? Good to see you, Aria. Congratulations on your new movie thing you got popping.
Hey, yep. And then Von Wink, one more from Von Wink. He said, "Potential silver lining to this so-called AI, Malachi not have to take a bathroom break when Dr. Maz hacks the feed." That's funny.
Don't tell conspiracy brother.
Exactly. Conspiracy brother already figured that out. Then we got in our chat, we got DJ Touch. She said, "Good evening, fellas."
DJ Touch is in the motherfucking building. Shout out to DJ Touch.
We got James Vapes. He rocking with us. He said, "What up, Doe?"
What up, Doe J? That's the homie. Cali.
What's good, homie? He also said, hardest thing for a black man to do these days is staying out of the system. Easier to get in than stay out. That's deep.
True.
I know it's true. It's made like that, where like you can just get like you cannot pay a parking ticket and get caught up inside the jail system just like that.
Right. And like he said, hard to get out. Easy to get in, hard to get out.
That's crazy. It's like it's almost everything too. Like you get caught up behind in child support. They lock you up. They take your license. They make it so it's difficult for you to exist as a person, as a man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's so many different avenues to get caught up in the system. He is absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm. You got a couple more comments. Carisha Beatty, my best friend, she rocking with us.
Shout out to Carisha. What's up?
She said, valuable information, and this is why it's so important to connect with inner self. This is true. I'm not sure exactly what she was referring to, but being connected to your inner self, it keeps you away from the worries of the world when you have faith about what you got going on inside, So, and then one more from her. She said, "There's a show on Netflix that shows all the future technology experiments. It's so creepy. It's called Black Mirror. I have heard of it, so I'm gonna have to check that out."
And no way are we giving Netflix any type of free advertisement, but we will check out this show. And if they want free advertisement, you're not getting it. So I'm looking for sponsorship.
OG always got her back. I love it. We got Graham Leslie. She said, "Shout out to Dan's plans." That's in our planning that.
Graham is a guy.
Yeah, that's the homie Graham. What's up, Graham?
Did I say she?
You keep calling my brother a she, and we correct you every week.
Really?
What's up, Graham?
My bad, Graham.
You good?
My bad.
Not that it's bad to be a she, but yeah.
It's not. I got to come correct though. Yeah.
But Graham, what up, though? Appreciate you rocking with us always.
Yeah, my bad, homie.
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, that's what we got right now. So
that's what we got popping right now. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go straight forward into the group discussion. Should I do it, Dan?
Go ahead.
Group discussion. Group discussion. Group discussion. Group discussion.
Put a little bit of sauce on that time.
Yeah, I did that time. It was saucy right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So today we are talking about something that one of us is very, very, very keen to this conversation.
What the fuck, man? Why? Why did you introduce it like that?
Right.
I'm saying this is a very important topic.
One of us.
That we talking about professionalism and we talking about street. You know what I'm saying? And
one of us want to talk about the shit. The rest of us don't want to talk about this bullshit.
No, that's not exactly where I'm saying, but I'm saying it was so adamant that we discussed this, and it was pertinent with one of the things that transpired this week about professionalism versus street. Everybody knows what's going on this week with this restaurant owner. He down in Dallas, and God, I forgot the man's name, but from what I gather, he owns an upscale restaurant in Dallas, Texas. I believe it's called Open Table, and he got upset with some women that was there. They was twerking and working, and he felt like it was inappropriate for them to be rump shaking on his furniture. Can you run that clip? Because I'm sure people seen it, but we're going to show it one more time.
I invested a lot of money into buying this building, into developing this concept so black people can have somewhere nice to go to, okay? Somewhere where we can feel good about ourselves as a, one, stop the music, please. Somewhere where our people can feel good about ourselves as a culture, okay? No, real talk. And so all this twerking and shit, take it to crime, take it to pink, don't bring it here because we're a restaurant. And so beyond that, 75% of my customers are ladies. And I'm on men to show respect for themselves for how they carry themselves here. So how can I tell the men to respect themselves and you guys are twerking on glass here? If you want to do it, get the fuck out my restaurant. Because I did it for our people and I did it for our culture. I don't want to hear it. Get out because I don't need your money. I need to provide something for my people. Don't do it again. Thank you.
So we gonna get it on. What's your thoughts on that, Malachi? Because every time we do a group discussion lately, and it be something shocking, your eyes buck up like, oh my god. So we're gonna pan to you. What was your thoughts, brother?
It'd be fake news because I already be knowing about it, but something in the moment, I'll just be like, dang, he really going off on these folks. Like I already watched it, but it really like hit me there. Like he really like, hey, stop the music. No, Daquan. I'm talking about. It was so funny to see him do that, but I respect his opinion and his decision as that business owner to not want that to happen. I will say this though. It's to my understanding that there was a certain type of level of music that was playing, so that invoked this certain type of, just like we talked about energy and spirits through music. Yeah. You playing this music, you gonna want to shake something. So if you got Jeezy playing in this high class restaurant, I'm gonna still feel like selling the 8-ball. Like even if I got a suit on, I just feel like I need to sell some drugs now because you got Jeezy playing through. You know what I'm saying? But if you add some other music playing, then that'll invoke that spirit, that feeling. So I feel if you want the behavior filter music.
Wow. So
yeah.
Jake, do you feel like they need to alter music in order for you to behave civil in an environment? You know what I mean? Or what's your call with this, brother?
Yeah, I think Malachi got a point. With that, like music can like like invoke a certain like emotion or a type of energy in you, and can can cause you to like get hype with certain people. I mean, that can happen with people, and some people can control it, but like if you got to create that, or like I understand what my man was trying to do, but you got to like I said, create that aura, like have like what I'm saying, like play music from black artists is like a little more mellow or something like that, to create that type of aura. If you want that, if you want that, if you don't want that type of stuff to go on in your restaurant, you feel me? So yeah, I mean, because if I go in a restaurant and I see people like see people wilding and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't want like I'm not gonna like try to blend in, but like but like I'm pretty much gonna be like, oh, this type of restaurant, okay. I'm not gonna like expect anything like respectful out this place, you know what I'm saying? So that's, I don't know if that if that makes sense. I don't know.
Dan, what's your thoughts, Dan? Before I say my piece.
Yeah. So all right. So y'all have great points, right? So he should try to make this a place where like people don't really get encouraged to play. But this does sound like he is trying to make a place where that doesn't occur. Like he's trying to create some type of high class place like for black folks to go and to eat and to talk and to just be themselves inside that world. So to his point, he has a chance to like there's a time and place for twerking, and he don't want it there. So, it's like you really gotta. Sometimes you gotta learn how to like switch up. Like you can't twerk everywhere.
You literally can't.
Can't be doing all that.
So this was a hot topic, and I know people down in Dallas, and the young lady I was talking to that lives in Dallas, she had a friend that was actually there at that time, and she said the environment in which it was at the restaurant.
Are you plugged in? Oh, you can get her on the show.
I've been doing research, baby. I'm in these streets. Holla at your boy. So
the third lady on the right, that's my homegirl.
You know what I'm saying? So she said that, they was there. It wasn't about them twerking. It was about they thought they was at a club atmosphere. And okay. With that being a club atmosphere, you're gonna have stuff that's gonna be popping off like you in a club. Mm-hmm. So when he did that grandiose big old stand, it turned off into you really trying to show out. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know who you trying to show out for, but you really trying to show out for the gram or whatever you're trying to show out for. But only snippet we saw was his response to the twerking. But we saw twerking. I saw a video where the girls were twerking, and then we saw him saying what he's saying. Mm-hmm. And that's all I had to go off. So my initial comment that I made was, yeah, I think everything he did was appropriate. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? My problem was the fact that I didn't know the full details. And this is what we get caught up with, not knowing the full scope of what took place. Yeah. But I would say I had a problem with is when he did say what he did, I felt like because he was a black man addressing black women, that's where the problem came along at. Mm. So that was my thing. I was like, wow,
just the way he talked about it too. It was just
we can't not necessarily check, but we can't have a conversation that you disagree with without you like, oh, that's foul. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? So that was the energy I got when I saw the tape. I said, dang, he talking to a bunch of black women, and the first thing they doing said, give me the check. I ain't like the way he spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of listening to the information and ciphering it some kind of way, and then it was a lot of, well, he could have pulled them individuals to the side. No.
He didn't have to cuss. Like, get the F out, whatever.
He like, y'all get the fuck out. Like, you like
Right. Like, okay, brother. Like, we
Like,
This is a
damn.
place of sophistication. So
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
fuck out.
And you know what? And another thing about sophistication, though, if you look at it, the dress code was kind of upscale. It wasn't. They
He was
wearing
trying.
Timbs. You know what I'm saying? They weren't wearing Timbs, even the twerking. She had on a dress twerking. You know what I mean? So I just feel like you want to go to another upscale restaurant owned by an Italian or a Korean. You know what I'm saying? But then again, they not playing the same demographic music.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said. So
that's where it starts. You know, it's like you go into a doctor's office, they got that smooth, cool music. You feel smooth and cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go in the elevator, you don't feel like killing somebody in the elevator. You're like, wow. You just reflect because it's some reflective music. Like,
yes. So I mean, that's one part of it. And one thing I want to know is, and I know Daniel alluded to it before about switching up. When is it appropriate to switch up? You know what I mean? When is it appropriate time to switch up? You think, Jake?
I mean, like you just gotta know your surroundings, man. Like you gotta what I'm trying to say here. Just know your surroundings. If you at work, at a professional environment, whatever, you gotta carry yourself a certain way. All the stuff that you do on the street, all the stuff you do in the street, you can't apply that to work necessarily. Some things you can, but some things you can't. There's a certain protocol you gotta go with. And I'm saying, but when you're in the street, that you know what I'm saying, you gotta handle shit the way you handle out there and stuff. So look at your surroundings, man. Like if you're going like an upscale place, you know, you can't be in there with with Timbs and J's and jeans and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like switch it up a little bit, be versatile. You know what I'm saying? So just know your surroundings. It took me a while to learn that, stop acting like kind of dumb, like ignorant and shit, like certain places, and then kind of oh, okay, I gotta code switch or whatever. It took me a minute to do that. So I just gotta know your surroundings and know where you at.
Do you think African Americans we kind of mastered the art of code switch, or we struggle in that term of code switching? What you think, Malachi?
That's a good question. I feel like it goes both ways. You know, some people need to master the art of code switching, and some people don't feel like they need to code switch. They feel like it's fake to code switch, but it's not. It's a time and a place. That's just what it is. If you go to church, if you go to a jury meeting, you can't just yell out something. But if you go with your homies and you yell out something, there's no problem. You know what I'm saying? So what's a time and a place? It's not to say that you being fake or you're not being yourself, but you like water, you conform into whatever arena you step into. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. I give an example of myself. When I signed up with Planet Ant, I'm checking the surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I joined the farm team, and it was the four of us right here that was the black guys. You feel me? So it's like predominantly white team. I'm not gonna come in like the team is black. It's not my basketball team of a whole bunch of black dudes that I'm cool with. So I'm not gonna treat them that way. You know what I'm saying? I have to step in this arena and kind of conform to. It's not that I'm gonna act like them, but I'm with them. I'm among them. So this is the arena that I'm in. So I'm gonna address myself accordingly. Now, when the four of us get together, it's a different story. You feel me? But if I'm in the room all white people and I'm like, yeah, this nigga was fooling, it's like, oh buddy,
this nigga,
right. So, and
that's the shit I had to. That's the shit I had to learn. That's the main shit I had to learn. Say it just like saying nigga around white people, and I still do. I used to say 100 times. I used to say that word probably 200 times a day.
I don't know why you said it with a hard R right now.
Yeah, you said it with a hard R, nigger.
Drop that hard R.
No, that got something to do with the audio on the computer. I said nigga. I never said hard R. And you know what? For the record, a few episodes ago, when everyone thought I said episode 18, when I said 15, I'm pretty damn sure I said 15 too. But anyway, back to this.
A few episodes ago. That was like 3 months ago. That was 3 months.
We on episode 33, right? Episode 33.
I didn't say a few episodes ago. I said some episodes ago, motherfucker.
Halfway through.
All right. This is what I want to do.
All right, yeah, man.
I want to ask this question. Because we had a group discussion.
Y'all fucked it up saying that I said the hard R.
Went off.
No, what my question is this: is there a possibility that street shit can go wrong with regular people? You know what I'm saying? Can you do that? Can you fuck it up? Like, is it a point where you street people? I'm saying street people. You can use street code for a normal person and it goes wrong. Can you be in an environment where it's like completely wrong to do as a normal person? You know what I'm saying? Or is there such thing as snitching opposed to law-abiding people? You know what I'm saying? I think you kind of alluded to this in a
For the culture
at one point. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit more, my brother? And I'm gonna get to you too, Dan. I'm gonna get to you too, but I wanted him to elaborate on that.
So snitching, like people get a lot of street people. They like who live by the street code. They who live by the street code or ethics or whatever. They try to hold other people who don't live the street life to that same code, and that's not fair. And that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I've encountered that a lot at work. You know what I'm saying? I talked about it. And episode 28 about that, and it was just, and it's annoying. It's like I'm not a street dude at all. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not that. Like, stop bringing me into that shit. Stop bringing me into your world, because that's not me. Stop bringing it here. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm at work, I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm following a certain protocol. You know what I'm saying? And people get that mixed up all the time. And now I'm not saying all street people are like they don't know how to code switch, but a lot of people I just think it's not fair when they like try to like judge other people that don't live that life, and they be like oh he a snitch, he ain't a real one, he soft, he pussy or whatever, stuff like that. And that's not the case. There's a lot of people who are stand-up guys who aren't street dudes, you know what I'm saying? And they reel it in a lot of street motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good point, Jake. And one of the things I want to ask Dan is, there's an environment that we hold dearly, and it's in hip-hop. It's a street culture in hip-hop. So I remember a time where hip-hop was about Black empowerment. It was about having fun. And then there was an element where it started with NWA and fuck the police, and then it went from gangsta and as a hoe is a bitch and a bitch is a hoe and all that, and it ain't no fun and all that. That element of hip hop, Dan, I'm asking you, that's considered to be street. Will that ever, to some degree, go away? You know what I mean? Because a lot of these kids live by that code. Mm-hmm. They define code of the street based upon hip hop.
Yeah,
that's certain minor hip hop.
Yeah, they live by it, and it's inside their mindset of the ones that did live that life, and then the folks that did not live that life try to pretend that they did, so like they live by it too. But going more into your point there too, it's like once you start to read about just like the years behind the scenes with Def Jam and stuff like that, you see that there's a lot of street shit that goes on behind the scenes too. Right. You saw it a lot just now with like 6ix9ine. Like there was 6ix9ine was this guy who rapped, but like to move up, he decided to stand next to that gang. So that gang behind the scenes did a lot of the work to get him concerts, put him on shows, did a lot of stuff, did a lot of his network in there too. So like they did a lot of that work, and that is not just with him. Like that's a constant thing once you start to see inside the hip hop scene too. And it's then and of course those folks they had their chance too, but they still did did that street shit. One, they tried to extort 6ix9ine, which is a whole thing. But then the next thing was that still tried to do this stuff next to that, and you saw that it just did not blend at all. Like the non-street guy, he still did snitch on them, and now he's free and like they're in jail. So you gotta know how to play the game, like, and play it right and play it good.
It's crazy. It's a great, and I don't mean to plug Netflix one more time, but I think it's on Hulu. But it's a great Tekashi 6ix9ine documentary on what he did. To me, he was one of the best marketing geniuses that's out there today. But Jake, we're gonna have this one last comment. We're gonna move to the comments.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick that just like when it comes to like adding to like what I was saying, just stay true to like who you are, whether you like street or whatever, not a street dude. Like stay like true. Like I'm saying mainly like the non-street dude, stay true to you. Like don't let that influence you, because like with hip hop is like has a lot of street shit and it's very influential and impressionable among our youth and whatever, and they see that and they try to act street, and and they let the street kids can like influence the non-street kids, and that's what I was kind of alluding to when I was saying a few minutes ago, like, and that's not fair, and they get held to that code street ethics, and it's not fair. So just like don't fall into that. Just don't fall into that. That's
just be a thorough brother. Just be a thorough sister. Be a thorough brother. And this is our discussion for the group discussion and professionalism versus street. We're moving now to the comment section. Dan, you see anything that's going on in the comments?
Yeah, we got a few of them. Just about a twerk gate. Here we go. So inside these, they thought that the man did the right thing. That's not just her, but we got a whole thing about that. There's a time and place.
Shout out to you.
See, yep. There's a time and place for it. Would you twerk at your grandma's funeral? No.
I've seen somebody do that though. I've seen somebody get all over the casket just inappropriately. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Would you twerk at the family reunion on your uncle? Would you do that? How did they think it was a club? Yeah, that's the information I got when I dug into the comment sections on Facebook.
Yeah. You could just say that they just liked the place, and like they thought that they felt at home there, and like that could be that's a good vibe too. So like if that was something that he was trying to build, like that at home vibe, then folks, then they're gonna twerk.
Jake, you got any more comments?
Yeah, I got Aria Moody saying that so is it true that they asked him politely several times before he got to that blow up? That's
the information I heard.
Yeah.
I heard he had those specific people several times to chill out, but it's the atmosphere too. You know what I mean? I heard it was like a club atmosphere. So
sorry about that. Also, Von Wink, he says the owner's not a professional. He's the one yelling. If I'm paying you money, you can ask me to leave politely, but you don't need to. I don't need your lecture. Me like I'm
with the clap back.
I
told Von Wink to leave several times before politely. His ass refused to do it.
Don't try to embarrass me. And I somewhat agree with Von Wink on that. It's like did that warrant that restaurant owner like yelling and cussing him out and whatever? Because he's kind of like he's pretty much like doing what he's doing the same thing. He's yelling
very much so.
So I get why he's angry, but he could have went about it differently. You just I don't know. Sometimes you gotta step to people on the humble. Sometimes.
I don't know. You in my shit, and I asked you to stop several times. Get the fuck out if you don't want to do that.
I mean, yeah, if he asks you to stop several times, that's one thing. But isn't oh shit.
I asked y'all to stop several times by disrespecting me.
Whoa.
Told y'all I'm working on myself. Okay. Whew. Sometimes he comes back. Don't worry about that. How y'all doing today? I'm back with the shadow. This shadow just makes me feel. Anyways, I'm getting straight to it. Today's conspiracy,
brother. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Because you. Never mind. Today's conspiracy is about, as you all know, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. and Sr. fought this weekend. And so did Jake Paul and Jake from State Farm and Nate Robinson and Nate Rob, her son, fought at the same time too. And Nate Robinson got knocked out. And so now what they're trying to do is they trying to put all these celebrity matches together to bring revenue to what's going on. It's just like a versus battle of OG fighters. And now they didn't call on me, the conspiracy brother, to fight who they said. Who was it? Oh yeah, they wanted me to fight Busta Rhymes and the whole NWA because
what?
I don't know why, but that's what they told me what they want to do. But I countered they offer, and I said no, I'll fight Floyd Mayweather because he was undefeated. And if y'all usually spend a lot of money, and I ain't gonna do it for no less than 500,000 million. So that's what I told them. But then they said, no, we can't do it. So I said, I'll tell you what, whoever you bring in, I'll train a trainer so they can have the fighting skills and the ability that I have.
Why are they talking to you about all this?
Because I'm the one that trained Nate Robinson. I trained Nate Robinson, but this is what happened. He wasn't trying to listen to the conspiracy brother. I was trying to open his mind to these certain schemes and bob and weaves, but he wasn't bobbing and weaving. He was weaving and bobbing. And that was where he went wrong.
Yeah.
That's the hardest shit you ever said on 6 Mile and McNichols, my nigga.
Thank you. And see, actually, speaking of 6 Mile and McNichols, I used to run a fight club down there on 6 Mile and McNichols, and we had it set up real nice. You come in, you pay $50 to fight. If you win, you get that back and double. Then you move on to the next round, so that you could possibly leave with $1,000 that day because we was fighting everything. We would fight to have a fight. You got to fight to get in line just to fight.
A player.
If you wanted to sign up, you had to sock the security lady in the face just to let us know that you was down.
I mean, that's progressive. That was real progressive. They had a security lady.
That
was real progressive, man. Wow. That's crazy, man. Wow.
I can't approve that, man.
That. But you said nothing to that, brother. When he said all that crap, you see that, Jake? But let Dr. Mask come on. It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, the real interesting story. I want to hear him out. Like you talk about the fight. I watched that fight. You watched the fight. It was good. I wanted to see what he had to say about it.
Oh wow! So we're gonna go to these quick hits, man. Speaking of the fight with Conspiracy Brother, let's go straight into it, man. Roy Jones Jr., Tyson, and you know. What stole the show with the Tyson and Jones fight was actually Snoop Dogg. What's your thoughts on this, Jake?
Yeah, Snoop can do every damn thing. He's a great commentator. He needs a contract to commentate fights or just commentate in general, anything. Like he said Roy Jones and Tyson look like my two uncles fighting in my grandma's backyard and shit. And that's what it kind of looked like. I mean, it was still an entertaining fight, but it was looking like that moment. But yeah, I enjoyed the fight. I enjoyed the fight, but I enjoyed Snoop a lot.
I didn't know Roy Jones had got that husky, man. Like he didn't ever look that husky. He big boy. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Yeah. He looked like Buster Douglas a little bit. Yeah, man. Dang.
Yeah, he as far as his exercise routine, he must have forgot.
That's a good one. You know, that's a real good one. All I know is that it looked like he was he had Thanksgiving dinner for 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was bad business, man. We gonna go to the other fight when we all talking about fight night with Nate and Jake Paul. Your thoughts on this, Dan?
Oh man, Nate, man. Nate set us back for 45 years with this fight. First of all,
45?
he won. More?
I think more, but go ahead.
Wow.
Nate walked in and he just tried to like hop on him like at every chance he got. It was like the bell rang and he just went from the neck down. It was horrible. It was horrible. The memes were worse too. But let me pull those up real quick. But
he said he tried to hop on him.
he did.
He tried to hit him with the slam dunk championship. What he did, hopping over the foul line.
Yeah, man. He didn't learn from what's his name? Floyd. Floyd played defense first, not offense first.
Nah, man. These memes killing me, man.
Oh my god.
Bradley Beal, though.
Oh my god.
Click that one. Click that one.
What are you sliding him?
He slid the young bull across the table.
I bet y'all wonder how I got here.
Soccer bobbers.
Y'all fooling.
Oh my god.
Soccer boppers.
They did the Nate challenge.
That's crazy when it become a challenge. You know, that's the hot thing, them challenges.
People ain't shit.
Simba, dog.
Yeah.
Motherfucking.
They don't stop. They don't stop. Man.
Well,
You see what Steph Curry post when Nate was like, I'm gonna shock the world tonight. He's like, I see no lies here.
I'm gonna shock the world tonight.
The worst one I saw was T Grizzly. If that was T Grizzly, you know what I'm saying? That was hilarious. Or he had the big back joint. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy.
Yeah,
You know
that's when trying to hold a nigga goes wrong.
Yeah, that's what it did. But we gonna throw this last quick hit, man. And this is very interesting, man. It was a school board meeting, and I believe where's the school board meeting at, Dan? Was it in Buffalo? Something like that. And this school board meeting kind of went left, you know, with this school teacher. You know, she give everybody the finger, and she's pissed off about something. I don't know, but just run that clip right quick so we can move forward.
A community meeting. I spoke once again.
With all this that we discussed, been discussed when the resolution is on the table. That was my assumption. And
she getting blitzed.
There's some things going on. The reason I did not communicate with you, so we already settled we were going to no reason to bring it up again in another conversation.
We have a board member that's giving people the middle finger.
He's snitching. Man, he would snitch. He's snitching. We talk about code switching.
We have a board member.
Swearing the middle finger to everybody on the screen.
She
on mute.
I always welcome additional we already settled we were going to have no reason to bring it up again in another conversation.
We have a board member.
Yo, cut that clip, man. Cut that clip. So we gonna go to Malachi because once again I see your face. What's your thoughts, youngin?
Yo, did she think her camera was off? Like you either gonna be about that life or you not. You can't cut somebody out on mute. And then you could tell she was fake news though. She was selling wolf tickets because you couldn't hear her, but you could tell that she was still mouthing and stuff. Like you ain't about that life. And then that halfway middle finger, get that out of here. You ain't about that life.
I think she was just fucked up. I think she was just on one.
She was.
You know
on
what I mean?
One.
She was
She
on one.
lost her job off that too.
What's your thoughts, Jake?
What the fuck, man?
I respect her because she an elder in the game. So if somebody pissed her off, somebody really pissed her off for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
She been fed up.
She done fed up.
Well, I will.
This was years in making.
Well, I will say this.
Right now.
You said dude was snitching. Like you said, there's someone giving a middle finger. Like I don't think he was snitching. I think he wanted. I think he wanted to put attention on that. I think he wanted some butt. I think he wanted some shit to happen.
He wanted something to pop off. He was like,
he wanted something to pop off. Like he kind of said that. He's like, hey, y'all see her giving a middle finger right there? Like, what the
oh, you saying he was spicing it up? He was spicing it up.
I think he was spicing it up. He was like, wait.
What Catherine doing down there?
Like I'm thinking, like, are we just going to ignore this? We're not about to ignore this. I be on these bored ass Zoom meetings all the time. This is spicy. Let's do it.
This is grade A spice.
Y'all not gonna clap back at Paulette?
Right? He had the two windows too. He important. He like he had the suit with the sweater on in the crib. You know he important.
No one's gonna mention what Paulette just did right there.
Yeah,
we have a board member putting the middle finger up. Wow.
If she did that to me, I don't know what I'll say afterwards.
But I know what I'm doing. I'm letting you guys know that's unacceptable.
That's unacceptable.
Oh man, so we
popcorn.
We're gonna pop off these comments one more again before we get into the gym of the week and we get up out of here. What's going on in these comments?
Then DJ Touch, she said, who wanted Conspiracy Brother to fight Busta Rhymes?
I don't know. That's why I kept him on the show. I was trying to figure that out too.
Conspiracy Brother trying to fight Busta Rhymes? Why?
Yeah, man, he be tripping, bro. He be tripping.
Then she said his trainer told him to pounce. Someone Nate Robinson.
That's all he did. The quick fight was just like ding ding ding.
I bet his trainer was like, yes. Pounce.
When they slowed down when they slowed out the knockout punch, it was like he did the bounce and he got uppercutted and then he just let his guard down completely. So it was like, dude. Like, come on, man.
Oh man, Jake, we got some more comments.
Help is on the way.
1 second. Sorry. Also, Ari Moody. She says, "Yay, Conspiracy Brothers back with the car. I can't read this line, but with the lighting, I guess that mean the dark lighting. That lighting, but she said the lighting is back. Oh, Von Week, my bad. Von Week said that. Sorry. Ari Moody. She said, look like she knows a lot about the speaker, and she just had gotten fed up and wanted to put her on blast. So yeah. And then Von Week said maybe she's fed up with the pink elephant.
I don't know what that reference to.
I don't know what that is either. But
yeah. So we gonna go ahead and keep it moving. If you got nothing else for us, Malachi, you got something else?
We got Tam White rocking with us. Shout
out to Tam.
She said happy Friday.
Oh, hey Tam.
Man, what up though?
What it do? All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's what we got.
All right, we moving on to the gym of the week, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna drop it down to my man Jake. What's the gym of the week this week, my brother?
So we talked about this week, pretty much like how you should move in certain environment situations. Separating like how you are in the streets from how you are at work or in certain environments. One book I think is important, not just environment, but just like how to be better and deal with people in general is 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's a brand new book. I just bought it. I owned a book before, but someone took that motherfucker. But anyway, it's a great book. Pretty much the main focus of the book is that it focus on showing people how to gain power, preserve it, and defend themselves against those powerful people who kind of like make their lives hard and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people could benefit from this book, and just just show them how to move. You know what I'm saying? How to be just strategic. And I was talking earlier about like pitching about a lot of incarcerated brothers and sisters, and like this is a very popular book in the prison system, 48 Laws of Power. So Gem of the Week, check it out. Go ahead.
Can you do one thing? Can you hold it up a little bit more, please?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Hold it back. Hold it back. Hold it up and hold it back. Yep, that's it. And can you also tell me what you told us about the prison in that book? Didn't you say it got banned in certain places?
Oh, I don't think it said that, but yeah, it was banned in certain. It was banned. I don't know it was banned in. Well, Dan, I think you might know more about it.
Yeah. The book was banned, like a lot of jails and stuff like that. Most of it because they thought folks read it and like used it to do all sorts of stuff there. So the book has stuff there that you can use for bad, but yeah. what I would say is that there's a lot of sharks inside the world. So you need to know how they think, so you can defend yourself from them, and that's why you need to read it too.
You got anything on this before we close out, young boy?
Nah, I love it. I have yet to check that book out myself, but I think I read like first like 10 laws or something like that. So I gotta finish it. So and it's been a minute, so I'm just gonna start over and read that. Good gem of the week.
Everything we putting together in the show be in the description, and that's just another powerful thing that'll be in the description for this week's episode. And anybody got anything to say before we close out? I'm gonna start with Malachi. Anything you want to say, young boy?
Yeah, just thanks for rocking with us, y'all. You know, every week we just appreciate y'all for continuing to be there, and we ain't gonna leave y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all.
That's what's up. That's our mask off, Malachi. And El Presidente, Dan, anything you want to say for this week?
Code switching, mask on, mask off, wax on, wax off. Yeah, we don't want it to be the case, but while we're here, you gotta play the game. So that's just the way it is.
Our right hand man always helping a brother when he's slipping and picking him up when he dipping. Jake, you got something to say? You like that one? Yeah, baby.
Thanks to everybody rocking with us. Episode 33, wax on, wax off. Yeah, you got to play the game and whatever. And people out there, you know what I'm saying, stay true to you. You know what I'm saying. You a street dude or not, stay true, but just don't mix it. You know when to use certain elements and all that stuff. Just know when to use it, know when not to. Know your surroundings. That's it.
And as you know, this is Big Tone, Mask Off Big Tone. This is episode 33. We love y'all. Stay rocking with us. Wax on, wax off, as Dan said. And we will see you on the flip side Friday, 9 p.m. every week. Shout out to Planet Ant, to our sponsors. And most definitely, Mask Off, episode 33, wax on, wax off.
Take the mask off, and that's on wax.